Ladies and gentlemen, it has finally happened. Dan Quinn has gotten his head coaching opportunity with the Washington Commanders. Per Adam Schefter, this news broke roughly at about 20 minutes ago at the time of me recording this video. Let's discuss. All right, you can see here, Dan Quinn is going to the Commanders. This is very, very interesting. Quinn and Commanders GM Adam Peters are the two men now charged with leading Washington to the future. I'm going to say this first and foremost. I'm not scared of the Commanders, and I'm not going to be worried about the Commanders at all. The Cowboys are going to be addressing their run game this offseason. All we got to do is run at his defense. Just run at Dan Quinn's defense. Dan Quinn hasn't been able to build a defense over here that can stop the run in the 3 years he's been with the Cowboys. You think he's going to the ops? You think he's going to go to the ops and all of a sudden build this amazing defensive unit that all of the NFC East should be shaking in their boots for? Nah. I'm not scared of Dan Quinn at all. I am so happy for you. I was praying for this moment every night that I went to bed at night, Dan Quinn. I was hoping and praying. I was like, man, Lord, Dan Quinn seems like a good guy. All the players love him. He seems like such a player-friendly coach. This dude deserves another head coaching opportunity so he can get his ass out of Dallas. Get out of here. This is some big stuff right here, y'all. This was the news that we have all been waiting on. Now, the next question is, what are the Dallas Cowboys going to do? This is all fine and dandy for the Commanders. I'm not worried about them one bit. Dan Quinn might be going over there as like a secret agent. They're going to sabotage them boys even more. But with the season they just had, he should have a lot to work with. He's going to be able to get his handpick his quarterback essentially. I think the Commanders have the second overall draft pick. So he's going to be able to handpick his quarterback. Problem is, I believe Al Harris may go to the Commanders with him. Now, that is the one fallout from this move that scares me a little bit. Al Harris does seem like a very capable coach. And if he goes with Dan Quinn to be his defensive coordinator, I'm going to be sick to my stomach having to see Al Harris on the opposite sideline on Sundays twice a year, bro. I'm just going to say that now. That's probably going to be the thing that hurts my heart the most out of this move, because we already just heard Al Harris say he's going with Dan Quinn. If Dan Quinn was to go to Alaska, Al Harris already said he's going with Dan Quinn. This is some very, very welcome news. So what does this mean for Dallas? Some of our in-house options include Joe Witt Jr. He is the secondary coach and defensive passing game coordinator. We have the defensive backs coach, Al Harris, but we just discussed Al has already said he's probably going to be going with Dan Quinn. We have the defensive line coach, Aiden Durde, which is the British guy. Y'all know the guy with the funny captions on the sound from the sideline. But Dallas could go outside of the organization to find their defensive coordinator. The former Washington Commanders coach Ron Rivera is an option that's been floated around recently connected to the Dallas Cowboys, so that's something that could happen. Mike Vrabel did not get a job on this cycle of NFL head coaching vacancies. That's very interesting. I think I would be very, very interested in having a Mike Vrabel, a guy that was pretty much born in that New England's Patriot defense during their dynasty. I would be very interested in having a Mike Vrabel come to the Cowboys, because he actually did a very, very respectable job with the Tennessee Titans. And then we have former New York Giants defensive coordinator Wink Martindale. I'm good. I don't want Wink over here. I wouldn't mind a Mike Vrabel. Mike Zimmer, I can definitely see something like that happening. Zimmer does have connections with the Cowboys organization, so I can see something like that happening, or Ron Rivera. I'm going to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what type of defensive coordinator I really want. I think it's more so about what is the defensive coordinator going to be trying to do, because we have the talent. We have the talent here. So we have a really bad season on defense. We know the defensive coordinator wasn't worth a damn. We have the talent here available for defense, especially once we shore up some holes. But to me, it's just more so about the game planning and just how you're using the players that we do have available to us. I've been hard on Ron Rivera. I don't know. I don't know if I would mind seeing Ron Rivera come here to be a DC or a Mike Vrabel. Could you imagine if a Bill Belichick came to be our defensive coordinator? That would never happen. He would never be a DC under Mike McCarthy. But still, could you imagine something like that? Either way, guys, this is some amazing news. Want to share it with you guys. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, bruh. Y'all know how we have to end these videos now. We still them same old damn Cowboys. Mwah, hallelujah. We're going to see some actual change this season for the Cowboys. I just hope that by this time next year, I'm not really regretting all of this celebrating I'm doing. Either way, I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.